Hey everybody, Eric here. I want to talk about CES today. I normally get to go to CES, but there's no CES this year because of 2020 or 2021, whatever it is now. So it's all online this year, which was a little weird and a little different, but there's still some really cool stuff. I'm going to go over 5 of the coolest things that I saw there today. Just a moment here. So please, if you like tech, money, all that stuff, how it all ties together, please like and subscribe. But I'm excited to dig right into this. All right. So CES, for those that don't know, is the biggest show of the year in Las Vegas. It stands for Consumer Electronics Show. There we go. And if you have ever been there, and I've been there for the last 5 years, it's overwhelming. The noises, the sounds, the sights, the cool stuff that you see. I mean, it's one of my favorite events of the year. So this year it was all online. Still going on for the rest of the week, but I found 5 really, really cool startups. And I'm excited to share that with everybody. And some of these products will be on the market this year. Some of them, you may have to wait some time, and some of them may never make it. But anyway, let's do the top 5. All right, we're going to start here with Lenovo's
Everything evolves. Our planet, our
Think
lives,
Ready,
especially how we connect.
Think
At
Reality.
times, these evolutions can happen on their own, and others, they need a push to advance. Think Reality is a catalyst, pushing you past the proof of concept, evolving your workplace right now. This is the evolution of collaborating, where meetings are immersive, expanding past what we've always done, efficiently, securely, wherever you are. This is the evolution of training, where employees learn new skills in safe settings, interactive, repeatable, with measurable results. This is the evolution of leadership, where seasoned experts guide your newest employees seamlessly, with ease, from across continents. Scalable, immersive, enterprise-grade solutions. Not when, but now. This is the evolution of working smarter together. Lenovo Think Reality.
Okay, let's talk about that real quick. It's probably the more boring of the 5, but it's ready this year. And you think, oh, virtual reality's been out for years. This is nothing special. But if you notice, the glasses were clear and it projects things over it. There was some of the demonstrations that we saw today where you could be looking at, you plug it into a laptop and you could be looking at 3 to 5 monitors spread out across the screen through the glasses. They're not really there. And that's what makes this really cool. They also showed augmented reality, which means it displays electronics over real stuff that you're looking at or real world activity. And they're looking at car parts and somebody from 1,000 miles away is pointing where they, look at this. This is the part, highlighting this part, overlaying this kind of stuff. I know it's early, but this is ready now and it's pretty exciting. So this was a big one. Because again, it's ready now by Lenovo. It's their Think Reality A6. So they've had a couple revisions of this. This one is market ready, and again, they look like regular glasses. It's pretty cool. All right, moving on to the next one here. This one, I don't know how you don't love. All right, this is a ice cream maker for your kitchen desktop that works like a Keurig. Yeah. You could have ice cream in minutes. You put a little cup in and bam, it makes ice cream. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Do this as I do it. All right. All the way down.
You should be able to close the lid without it interfering with the can.
Yeah, perfect. All right. So that's pretty easy so far. Now I see on the screen, it says select product. So I'm going to choose ice cream, obviously, because we're making ice cream. But what would happen if I did, say, like a cocktail mixed with an ice cream base? Would that
those don't freeze? Those recipes don't freeze as long. So when you're making a frozen mudslide or daiquiri, they don't quite turn to the same frozen consistency as ice cream. So your ice cream would come out not as frozen as we'd like it.
All right. Well, I definitely want ice cream because it's been one of those days. So I'm going to take a cup and put it on the machine like so. And then we're going to hit ice cream. Please wait, relax, and chill. Okay. Walk me through the actual technology in what it needs to take basically a liquid form into something that is like a soft serve.
Well, it's a similar technology to the compressor condenser technology that's used in a refrigerator or a freezer. We've just kind of made it more powerful, if you will, and packed it in a smaller space. In addition to that, inside every pod, there's actually a stirring mechanism. And as we're freezing the ingredients, we're removing the ice off the inner diamond of the can and churning and mixing it for about 90 seconds.
So how do you keep a machine like this clean? I mean, ice cream is a pretty messy undertaking.
Yeah, so we're freezing inside, we're intentionally freezing inside the pod itself. And we're dispensing directly from the pod to the bowl beneath the pod. As such, there's no reason to clean the machine because no dairy or smoothie or any food products touch the machine at all. So we intentionally made it where once you remove the pod, it's clean, the machine's clean, and it's ready for the next pod.
So this machine is quite heavy. It's about 50 pounds. Is that kind of the size and sort of shape in people's kitchens that you're expecting the final version to take, or is it going to be a lot lighter than this?
Right now, it's probably going to stay around 50 pounds. It's always a compromise. We could perhaps make it smaller, but then the freeze time becomes longer. So we thought this was striking a balance to make a machine that could sit on the counter, fit underneath the cabinets, plug into the wall, not take too much time. So this is what we have.
It's dispensing. Look at that. All right. We just saw the dispensing. Let me bring it close so you can take a look at the finished product. So I'll show you. This is the soft serve style chocolate ice cream. So now it looks like a soft serve. Does it taste like a soft serve? I'm an ice cream, I would say, aficionado, an ice cream snob. So I really love ice cream. Let's see if this one tastes as good. It's really good. It tastes like a combination of a chocolate mousse and a soft serve. It's not too sweet. The consistency is actually really nice. It's not too airy, so it sort of feels like almost a hybrid between a soft serve and a traditional ice cream. This is really good. Don't mind me, I'm just going to be here all day eating my ice cream.
Holy cow! Does that end all the soft serve stuff? I don't know what the pricing yet is. All right, so it's called ColdSnap. It's not on the market yet, but if this does to the ice cream industry what Keurig did to the coffee industry, those corner soft serve shops may be over. And maybe same thing with buying ice cream for your fridge at a grocery store. That looked pretty good, and she said it was pretty yummy. So anyway, that's coming out too. It's called ColdSnap. All right, on to the next thing. This one's kind of cool, but I also kind of don't get it. It's cool. It's very Star Trek-esque, future-esque kind of thing. It's a bendable screen, a rollable screen by TCL. So TCL makes those TVs that you see everywhere. They're at Walmart, things like that. Big, they're normally pretty cheap. This is cool. It's a rollaway screen. Again, it's got a very futuristic feeling. I just don't know. I can't imagine carrying one around. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and play the video. Still super cool. Okay, short video, but that was pretty cool. Did you see him roll it out? I don't know if it's touchscreen yet, but when it is, that's going to look pretty cool. That is super futuristic. It rolled out like a map, and it was a full-on digital display. I don't know how close to market this one is yet, but the cool factor is there. So maybe in a couple of years, they'll have a product-ready technology like this. I think right now it's still very laboratory-esque, but it's also still pretty cool. All right. I know almost everybody was waiting for this one. I'm going to go ahead and play this. This is the GM Electrified Hummer. I'm going to play the whole video, which is about 2 minutes. It's pretty cool. I think they might give Tesla and the Cybertruck a run for their money. This is got to be the talk of the town right now. Check this out.
This vehicle is the clearest articulation of exactly what we mean when we say any vehicle can be an EV. This is the world's first all-electric super truck. GMC Hummer Ev will be capable of 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds with 1,000 horsepower and 11,500 pound-feet of torque. It has a crazy amount of power. It celebrates the performance possibilities of electric propulsion. This is a truck you want to drive because it delivers performance in a way that no other truck can match. And it happens to have 0 emissions. 2 things in particular I want to share with you that we haven't really talked about before. Terrain mode 1-pedal driving and the Bose electric vehicle sound enhancement technology. In terrain mode, the GMC Hummer Ev offers 1-pedal driving for precision handling at low speeds while off-roading and rock crawling. It combines the fine control of the immediate torque provided by the EV propulsion system and the friction brakes to deliver a level of modulation that is beyond anything we could deliver from a gas or diesel-powered engine. It is a smooth experience, providing finely modulated power control that can dominate the most difficult terrain. And if you will love the power off-road, wait until you try it on-road. Watts to Freedom mode builds an entire experience around that 0 to 60 sprint. The double press of the traction control button triggers a request to acknowledge you are about to do something special. Acknowledgement causes the vehicle to lower and the battery electronics temperatures to be optimized in preparation for full power delivery. The driver coach tells you to apply the brake as the seat and the subwoofer start to shake. Then you apply the accelerator, and once you reach the required levels, you let the brake go and hold on. I've experienced the thrill of jumping out of a plane at 30,000 feet. In my opinion, this is better. But how do you create the sensory explosion to accompany motors turned up to 11? We worked with Bose. Bose electric vehicle sound enhancement technology makes its debut in the GMC Hummer Ev. It incorporates guitar riffs, high-frequency feedback, and inspiration from Formula E motorsports to communicate the sensation of power and torque that you've unlocked in Watts to Freedom. It is a truly immersive sensory experience that brings you in direct contact with your vehicle, and we can't wait to share it with you later this year. This vehicle...
Wow, okay. Recap here. So that was the Hummer EV. If I got this right, it sounds like the sound system simulates power, like motor power. That's one thing about a big V8. When you gun it, I mean, it feels like it's fast. These EVs are fast. I can tell you I've got a Tesla, and when you put down the pedal to the metal, it's nothing like you've ever felt before. And their launch system here looks really impressive. And then it looks like they've spent a lot of time and thought about making the sound go with it. I'm pretty excited about this, and I've been a pretty big Cybertruck fan. I'm excited to see what they do here. I heard later this year. It sounds like that this thing's coming to market fast. It may beat the Cybertruck out. That was an impressive video. I'm a huge off-roader fan. I'm always concerned about, I've had electric cars for a while and how they perform off-road because they slip, there's too much torque, there's all kinds of problems. But this is an off-road car. And this is an off-road electric car, and it's one of the first of its class. I gotta see it. I wish CES was in person this year because that truck probably would have been there and I would have touched it. So looking forward to seeing more about that one. I know that one's pretty excited. All right. So the last one on here is still kind of future looking. I know we just talked about the augmented reality glasses. They were the first one. This one takes it a step further, and it looks like they're close to it, which is augmented reality contacts with full screens. And your eyes control the contacts and the directions and the screens. This one just won the CES Last Tech Standing Award about 15 minutes ago. It looks pretty cool. Don't know how far they are to market, but this is one of those technologies where, yeah, wow. It's called Mojo Lens. Let's go have a look.
Mojo Lens is designed to be worn on both eyes. This gives you stereoscopic vision, and each lens communicates to a Mojo-designed accessory where we put the compute and the network interfaces. For example, the Mojo accessory can wirelessly connect to your smartphone or to the cloud. The accessory is also where our software applications reside. It's worn near the head, and in our first generation product, the accessory can be built into a helmet or a hat, safety glasses, or even a necklace. One interesting function that the accessory also serves is to capture the eye motion data from the contact lenses, compute the updated digital view based on the user's new eye position, and then send that view back to the lenses, all in under 10 milliseconds. This ensures that the AR content stays still in the real world, even as you move your eyes. We are often asked, how do you control Mojo Lens? And the answer is with your eyes. It turns out that your eye is an extremely accurate pointing device. With our built-in eye tracking in each lens, we believe we've unlocked the ultimate hands-free user interface. With just a glance, you can select tools and access content effortlessly.
Wow. Okay. I don't know if you saw that, and there's more videos out there. They've been working on this for a while. But when you look at an object, it sends it to, say, your phone, pulls up information, recognition about that object, and projects it over your eyes. So you could be looking at Chinese, and it would translate it in your eyes. You would have that real time. The things that this is going to do for us, I mean, I have to say, I wore contacts for a long time, and they're tough to wear. But something like this may just make it worthwhile to do it again. I mean, the advantage to having that real-time data, look somebody in the eye and see their name and everything about them pop up and be like, yes, how are your kids? How's your wife? How's your dog, Sandy, doing? I think that's a competitive business advantage that you just can't not have. This is some incredible stuff going on here from CES this year. I'll probably have another video about some of the CES topics. This so far, day 2 has been the most exciting stuff and tech to come out of here. Again, I wish I was there in person. Next year, I certainly will be. Put more videos up. I've done a couple videos for a couple years on this now. There is always cool stuff from robotics to AI, and it blows your mind. It's an exhausting kind of day. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I love this tech stuff. I love that you stayed to the end of this video. Please, if this stuff excites you, if it brings you value, please like, share, subscribe, hit that little bell on my channel. Thank you, and have a great day.